who at times is flown under the radar for her tireless work and dedication to both UC Santa Cruz's campus and the local community. For those of you who don't know Isabel Bjork, she started her career at UC Santa Cruz as the director of pediatric cancer precision medicine for the UC Santa Cruz Genomics Institute. And in this role, she helped grow the Treehouse Childhood Cancer Initiative, which is a pediatric genomics effort that she continues to support passionately. Isabel now serves as the executive director of the Genomics Institute, and she joined the UC Santa Cruz Molecular Diagnostic Lab to contribute strategic and operational expertise to bring essential testing capacity to Santa Cruz. She's committed to enhancing access to vulnerable and underserved uninsured populations. She has a background in international legal reform in developing countries, conflict management, and organizational change. She's a licensed California attorney and trained in developmental psychology. She's just an all-around dynamo and powerhouse and one of those unsung heroes in our community. Please welcome Isabel Bjork.
Thank you, Nathan. That was lovely. And thank you, Santa Cruz Works. I have to say the video that you showed was really important to see and really centering and tells us all why we're here and what matters. I want to give a little history on the Genomics Institute. I'm here to accept the award on behalf of the Genomics Institute, and I think our history matters to tell us why we got here and why it's important. So I think people may remember that 20 years ago, the White House announced the successful sequencing of the human genome. And what's incredible about that is that UCSC had a big role in that process. And David Hausler in particular, who's the scientific director of the Genomics Institute now, and Jim Kent, who leads really the flagship of the Genomics Institute, which is the UCSC browser team, were part of this event. And so essentially what happened was Jim Kent ran the code to complete the first successful draft of the human genome using 100 off-the-shelf Dell computers. So that dates us all, right? And what really mattered here was that they had the distinction of posting the human genome on the internet in July of that year. And the reason that matters is that was the seat of the Genomics Institute, and we're involved with all sorts of genomics research, so in precision medicine and to the development of platforms to share data and conservation genomics. But the bottom line is it's always been about a commitment to the idea of sharing genomic data openly and freely to advance research around the globe. And so I think that translated directly into the pandemic this year. A group of researchers, again, led by Jim Kent and David, decided to create what is called a virus browser. And that virus browser started as early as February. And so that was just weeks after the first coronavirus genome sequence was made available from China. From Wuhan, and the genome browser essentially allows people to visualize and sequence the associated data. Why that matters is that researchers can learn about the virus and they can see how the virus changes and it spreads across the globe, and it helps in research on vaccines. It also helps with genomic contact tracing. And just to put a line under it, we're really proud that there are 4,000 users per month now. 500 people a day use the virus browser, and that's really to be out there to really defeat this virus and change the world for people. And so we hope researchers everywhere can do that, and you, everybody here, can also access it and investigate the virus. We also had the honor of being part of the campus's commitment to the Molecular Diagnostic Lab, and that's incredibly important to us because it allowed for testing in our community. And we're absolutely honored to have been part of that effort. I think the bottom line is to say that our commitment to open sharing has always focused on research development around the world. And this pandemic has made us understand that the world is also extremely local, and we care deeply about this community, and we're honored to have been part of affecting some amount of change here. So thank you. I am not listing everybody at the Genomics Institute who's been involved in our COVID activities because there are many. We are proud to have 90 staff members now and over 150 people altogether, if you include all the faculty. But the biggest piece of this is all the researchers and the community members that work with us. Thank you.